Hey YouTube, I'm Ashley and you're watching The Substance Project. Wanted to talk today a little bit about the gender gap in senior leadership in the workforce. Now, before you roll your eyes, I want to say that I'm not a huge fan of Sheryl Sandberg's Lean In. I wasn't drinking that Kool-Aid. However, I came across some stats recently that really resonated with me and made me think about my own progression or lack of progression in the workforce. I thought you'd find them interesting. So let's start with the fact that 53% of people who enter the workforce are female. Awesome, right? But with each progression or each promotion, that percentage decreases little by little. So with the first main promotion from individual contributor to manager, we see that only 37% of those people who advance are women. For those that actually get to the VP level, that number drops to 26%. And when we look at the executive committee of Fortune 500 companies, only 14% of their leaders are female. So let's take a step back, right? I know that in my career, there are certainly jobs ahead of me that I'm just not interested in. You know, as a new mom, I have other priorities, and the stress and the travel and the workload that comes with those promotions just aren't something that I'm interested in. So I admittedly hold myself back from certain opportunities because I have different priorities in life. But this study from HP is the one that really struck a chord with me and made me rethink the way that I'm approaching advancement. So this comes from HP's HR division. What they did was they took a look at who was applying for promotions and whether they met all of those qualifications for the new job. So what they found is that for females, we were only likely to apply for a new role if we had experience with 100% of the requirements. Okay, so put another way, I'm not likely to put myself up for a job unless I have completely done that job and I'm confident that I will succeed in that job. By contrast, they saw that the men who were applying for a specific role only had experience with 60% of the requirements. So guys are more likely to take a look at a new position and say, you know what, I can do a little bit more than half of those really well, and the remaining 40% I'm sure that I can figure out along the way. That discrepancy, you know, that we will only put ourselves up for positions we can 100% do versus guys at 60%, really made me reflect on the positions that I've gone for. And I think that's true. You know, as I look at new opportunities in my company, if I haven't done or mastered a good number of requirements on the listing, I feel like that's probably not the opportunity for me, and I look to another. I don't even put myself in the running for that. And as I look around my office, while I work with great guys and there's a lot of women in senior leadership, I do see guys in positions that, you know, I wouldn't have put myself there for, but I know that they didn't have any more experience than me when they got the role. So again, that just really made me reflect on sort of how I've approached advancement, and actually made me apply for a couple of roles that I don't qualify for 100% and things that I never would have considered. And I threw my hat in the ring after reading and reflecting on that. So we'll post a link below to a little bit more information so you can find out about it. And I hope that that strikes a chord with you and makes you think about your progression differently and maybe inspires you to apply for something that you might not have otherwise. Thanks so much for watching The Substance Project. Please come back to watch more. Bye.